Another loss for the Padres. They have lost 3 games in a row, 2 of them to the Washington Nationals, worst team in the National League, and another to the Pittsburgh Pirates, who over the last 13 games are probably the worst team in baseball. 1-12 entering today in their last 13 games. And the Padres allowed them to score 9 runs tonight. Unbelievable. Except it's pretty believable the way the team's playing right now. They were actually okay with runners in scoring position today. I think they went 4 for 9. That's not terrible. It's much better than they have, their average this year with runners in scoring position. But on a night when they do that, the pitching puts them behind. They had an early lead. It was 3-0. But then later in that inning, guess what? End of the inning there, scores 3-3. And then they got behind. Rhys Kinnear, I get it. He was in a tough spot today. I don't really think this is where we should bash Rhys Kinnear. I think this is where we should more bash A.J. Preller and the depth, the lack of depth in this minor league system. Julio Teheran left the organization. Jay Groom has not panned out so far. They just don't have anyone to go to. Ryan Weathers, obviously, he has struggled at times this year in the big leagues. Guess he's working on a curveball. They're not going to go to him. So Kinnear was like the only option. So he stunk tonight. Doesn't even get through 3 innings. I was hoping he could get through at least 3 tonight. That didn't even happen. There was a bunch of double plays. I think there was at least 3 double plays the Padres grounded into tonight. And I was looking over the box score, and the Pirates, they had 5 innings where they were able to string together at least 2 hits, multiple hits. And there were a lot of innings where it was not just 2 hits. It was more than that. The Padres today, 2 innings where they were able to get at least 2 hits. That's it. Against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Rich Hill, he's not throwing 100 miles per hour. This guy has like an 89 mile per hour fastball. There were pitches where, Tatis, there was a pitch today where it was a ball right down the middle and just swings right through it. It's just like, how is this happening? How is this continuing to happen? It's so frustrating. I'm tired of saying the same thing over and over and over again, but that's what I have to do because the same thing is happening over and over and over again. Today we should, look, they scored 4 runs, but against the Pirates, I think that's okay for us to sit there and say, yeah, that's not good enough. You should be doing better than that. So, yeah, if you don't believe in this team, I definitely don't fault you. I probably don't believe in this team right now, but I still want to hold out hope that they can turn things around. But I'm right now, I can't take them seriously, that's for sure, until they get over 500. I'm just trying to hold out that hope that at some point this year they can get back to over 500, and you hope that the National League continues to stink and be mediocre, and the Padres can get in there. But, my mind goes to the deadline. Do we want A.J. Preller making moves and trying to save his job at the deadline when this team's not going to go win the World Series, especially the way they're playing, the way they played this year, especially on offense? Do we want him doing that? I don't know. Probably not. Because, 2023 doesn't look like the year. Right now, it does not look like the year. And anyone that watches the show, watches these reactions, they know that I'm someone that likes to keep the hope, keep that faith, and I'm going to hold on until it's impossible to. So I'm still holding on a little bit. But, yeah, you shouldn't believe in this team right now. You should not. The way they're playing, you should not believe in this team right now. So, yeah, another loss to a team they should have beaten. Another loss, or maybe they shouldn't have beaten them because this team's just not a good team right now. But another loss to a team that going into the year we thought should probably sweep the team. 3 losses in a row. They're 5 games under 500. Just kind of speechless, really. Just pretty speechless. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got.